Hey everybody, it's Everlasting Goonhilder here, but you can call me Felix. And this stream will be the finale to the Lantern Rite event. We're going to... Wait, wrong one. We're going to finish the epilogue, and after that we're gonna go around Leeway and look for the Leeway characters to talk to. So, hold on. With that in mind, the stream will be shorter than the others have been. I'm hoping for it to be no longer than an hour. Sorry, just getting comfortable. And with that, let's begin. And before we start, I just finally noticed what I was hoping to see in the last stream was the two Fatui people. Oh, that's sweet.
Oh, so you really like concerts, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
The atmosphere.
that's cute. Is he supposed to be like a pyro agent and you a electro mage? Clothes resemble. But yeah, Genshin is playing the long game with these two.
Take it easy.
I respect it. While we wait for the event to continue, am I able to see the characters now? Not there. Let's check the square. Hi, whoever joined. Thanks for joining. Right now, I'm just checking if I'm able to meet any Leeway characters now, or do I have to wait until I finish the event? I know Ningguang was supposed to be here. Yeah, I don't see her, so I guess I have to finish the event first. Okay. So wait until the following night. 1900. Oh, that was a big jump.
It's the place with a really long wait list. As expected of the parlor director, always so generous. Come on, let's go.
No, casual comment. I like Zhongli's jeans. They're nice pants. I'd wear these pants.
Oh, so that's how it is. Thanks for the suggestions, Mr. Zhongli. I have them all noted down.
Yeah, that's right.
I've long
Zhongli
heard that your
is
knowledge
her...
encompasses all things old and new, Mr. Zhongli.
Oh, that's
But
okay.
I never knew that you were
Thanks
well
for
versed
stopping
in the
by,
art of
Elemental.
cooking
Have a good
too.
night.
It is truly an honor to make your acquaintance.
No need for formalities. I too feel humbled to be in the company of such talented young people. There are many things I could learn from you.
Oh,
What a nice
you
old
flatter
man.
us. If it's possible, may I trouble you to provide a few words of guidance for my practices in exorcism?
Exorcism? I can't say I'm an expert in the field, but if you don't mind, we could start by discussing...
Whoa, there's so many people here.
I don't know why, but Chongyun as an apprentice to Zhongli, that sounds strangely appealing. Like, I feel like that'd be cool to see. I don't know.
All we knew was that Hu Tao invited Zhongli over. Paimon never thought we'd be meeting so many old friends. Happy Lantern Rite, everyone!
Likewise. Please take a seat.
It's like 4 other chairs.
Lantern Rite! Are you having fun? Me too.
That's a lot of rice.
I've seen Xinyan perform before, but this is the first time I've watched something like this. I heard that the audience loved it too, and she's been receiving quite a lot of performance invitations lately. She's more busy than ever,
Oh,
and
that's
Yoonjin's
nice.
gonna help her.
Yep, and they asked us to pass on their season's greetings to everyone. They hope we'll have a wonderful gathering.
The performance was spectacular indeed. However, it gave Xiangling a huge burst of inspiration, which in turn gave us a bit of a headache.
Us? Did Xiangling ask you to try out her dishes too?
That, my friend, is beside the point. Watching you eat was enough for me. Come to think of it, I probably shouldn't have burdened Chongyun with eating my share too.
Hold on, Xiangling came up
What?
with a new recipe? Let Paimon try! See? Someone here knows how to encourage people. Thanks, Paimon. Oh, and I have to thank Mr. Zhongli, too. He gave me lots of useful pointers that really drove it home for me. Oh, so that's what you were talking about before we arrived.
Yes. Since we'll be dining
Goodness,
together, the
blow my
topic
nose
of
or
our
something.
conversation naturally revolved around cooking. Xiangling's ideas are truly unconventional. Her choices in both ingredients and spices are comparable to a melody dancing on the tongue. My suggestions were nothing more than the icing on the cake.
Oh, the two of you always deliver. Now I'm getting embarrassed. Anyway, I'll get everyone to have a taste after I've adjusted the recipe based on Mr. Zhongli's advice.
That sounds like it might become a little safer to eat.
How about I sample the dishes next time?
Speaking of eating, Paimon feels like we're missing someone. Oh, Huta was the one who invited us, but she's not here. And where's Guoba? Oh,
Guoba?
Guoba volunteered to help Dad at the restaurant.
I always
You
pronounce it
know,
as Gooba.
lots of people come over to eat during Lantern Rite.
Guoba.
Without
That's
Guoba
hard to
helping out,
pronounce. Why, that's
I
weird to
probably
pronounce.
wouldn't have had the time to accept Hu Tao's invitation. As for Hu Tao...
The director went to collect a guest. She asked me to stay here and host you for the time being. Seems like it's almost time.
Huh? Hu Tao went to fetch someone in person? Oh, that must mean they are super important.
Doesn't
Could
know.
it be... Kuching? Ningguang? Or Captain Beto?
She
It's
didn't
gonna be
clarify.
Jean.
And as her subordinate, I couldn't just pry into the details, could I?
Oh.
Ta-da! We're here! Oh,
And who?
we're not late to the party, right? Right? Good thing the Conqueror
Oh.
of Demons and I are
Wow.
both as swift as the wind. And whoosh, we made it just in time.
That's neat. Okay. That's a neat surprise.
Oh. I see. So the important guest is the Conqueror of Demons. I've been looking forward to meeting you. The director didn't mention anything when she invited us. What a pleasant surprise. Gathered here with us tonight are not only young and accomplished individuals, but also the protector of Leo's peace, Adeptus Alatus.
He's making
To
a whole
convene
show
here
out of
with
it.
all of you is indeed
This
a
is great.
great honor.
A few days ago, a flashback?
It's almost lantern rite. Yet you took all the trouble coming here.
The director has a way of making it difficult to decline.
Rex Lapis, may I ask what troubles you?
The director asked me to buy sesame oil in preparation for the celebrations.
Then why would you come all the way to Wangshu Inn?
I had a pleasant chat with Chef Yenshao and received some spices from him. And, see? Here's some matsutake and a portion of ham.
Where is
What
this
about
going?
the sesame oil?
It's a shame. I couldn't find the kind the director was looking for.
What's your plan, Jungle?
I'm sure you're exaggerating, Zhang... Sir.
Enough with the pleasantries. Go let our guests take a seat. Everyone here today is well known in their own field and has probably heard about one another to some extent. Some of us are even old acquaintances, so there's no need to be this formal. I heard that the Conqueror of Demons and the Traveler are pretty close, no? Great. You two sit together.
You should take a seat too, director.
Oh, finally remembered me? When we arrived just now, the host at Shinue Kiosk told me our dishes are almost ready. Perfect timing. Let's not wait any longer and ask them to bring out the food. Paimon would have never guessed the person who Tao went to fetch was Xiao.
How'd you even find Zhao?
Oh, that's also the first I've heard of the Traveler and Paimon being friends with the Conqueror of Demons.
You know Xiao Chu?
Knowing is a bit of an overstatement. I've always looked up to him. You might not know this, Paimon, but we exorcists have worked in close collaboration with the Conqueror of Demons for many generations, dispelling evil together, both in the open and from the shadows. Hard to imagine that thanks to Hu Tao, I've finally gotten the chance to meet him. Conqueror of Demons, I'm honored to make your acquaintance.
Likewise.
This is a
It
really
is a
neat
great
dinner.
honor indeed to have a chance to meet the legendary Conqueror of Demons. Changyun has brought that name up quite a few times in the past.
Shut up,
I remember
Shincho.
you mentioning wanting him to understand the importance of exorcists.
Ahem.
We know each other too.
Do you?
He helped try my dishes during the Masterful Chef's cook-off.
Oh, was that during the
I
previous
didn't think
event?
we'd have the chance to meet again.
I'm assuming
Happy
so.
Lantern Rite.
Oh, the previous Lantern
No
Rite,
anecdote, however, compares to meeting you in person. I'm Xingqiu, Shangling and Changyun's friend. The pleasure is all mine.
Whoa. Everyone's getting all formal and polite all of a sudden. Paimon doesn't know what she should say anymore. Adeptus Xiao, mighty conqueror of demons. Please accept Paimon's greetings too. Belated Happy Lantern Rite. Paimon tried very hard to look for a fancy word, okay? Don't be too harsh on Paimon!
There's no need to be so polite.
You're right. This was meant to be a nice little get-together between friends after all. Too much formality
What was
kills the
that
atmosphere.
for?
I didn't plan
Was
this
she just
gathering
annoyed
only
by
for everyone to
the
walk on eggshells.
atmosphere?
Hiya. What's your true intention then? A little get-together between friends, sipping the finest tea and watching lanterns float into the sky, bidding farewell to the past and embracing the present with joy. And that is something our consultant would say. I think it deserves a standing ovation.
The sound
Indeed.
effect.
Exceptional acting skills, director.
As for me, I'm just here to have fun and treat everyone to something good. We all worked really hard this year, whether traveling or guiding, cooking, helping with the family business, exorcising evil spirits, or conquering demons. And of course,
What a
our
range of things.
consultant, who's been helping out at the parlor every now and then. Everyone has done some pretty amazing things. As the one who brought everyone together, it goes without saying that I'm the one most deserving of praise. Huh? Sounds kind of self-important, but Paimon thinks it's pretty amazing that she managed to talk Xiao into coming. He rarely ever enters Liyue Harbor after all.
It wasn't as complicated as you think.
That's a lot longer. I want you in again.
Okay, gotcha. Thanks, boss lady.
It's not boss lady, just boss. And there she goes. What a lively girl.
Conqueror of demons, Adeptus Xiao. Guardian of Wangshu Inn, hero of Dihua Marsh. I know you're there.
Quiet. Do not disturb the peace.
Sorry, but you wouldn't show up if I didn't yell your name, would you?
I know you. You're the 77th director of Wangsheng Funeral Parlor.
Wow, he
Is
even
there
knows the
something
number.
you need?
This exposition is kind of funny.
That does sound like one of Hu Tao's antics.
Did the Conqueror of Demons agree to come so that Hu Tao would stop pestering him?
There might be other reasons.
Smart guess. Huh? There's more to it? It gets pretty boring from here on. I talked about the funeral parlor's past relationships with the Guardian Yakshas. You know, just to be sociable.
In the time of the Archon War, disputes were frequent, and disaster overtook the land. Humans couldn't escape from the torment of the plague, nor could they escape death. The Adepti vanquished the demons, the Millelith fought valiantly, and Wangsheng Funeral Parlor was responsible for purifying the diseased and sending off the spirits of the dead. That is how the border between life and death was maintained during the war. And it effectively prevented further incidents from happening.
That's right. 1 point for the consultant. But despite our deep-rooted connection, it still took me quite a while to actually convince him. You know him pretty well, huh?
This matter is out of my control, so I need to be cautious.
True, but I've kept that in mind too. That's why everyone here today is in one way or another acquainted with elemental power. Besides, it'll only be for a short while as we dine together. There won't be any lasting consequences.
But I didn't expect there to be so many people.
There's no need to worry, Conqueror of Demons. We're not feeling anything unusual so far. Our young exorcist over here is protected by his pure yang energy, so he's probably the most resilient.
That's not the same. And did you just toss your carrots into my bowl? Hey, don't look away.
Huh? What?
I'm siding with Chongyun. I saw that too. You're lucky Guoba isn't here today. He hates seeing people being picky with their food. If he'd seen that, he'd definitely make you eat all your carrots.
Huh? Guoba would do that? Is he that uncompromising? But now that I think of it, Xianglin told me that Guoba used to be the stove god.
Oh, Xiangling knows that?
It sounds like you've heard the rumors.
I didn't know she knew that.
I'm doing fine. Not long ago, before Lantern Rite, I met an old friend. Thanks to his help, things have been a lot more stable than before. You should know him. He's...
Oh. I know who this is.
Seeds of Story, brought by the wind.
And cultivated by time. Did Paimon just unconsciously complete the thing? That voice. Could it be?
Zhongli's like, oh, not
If I'm not mistaken, there's someone knocking at the door. Don't just sit there, Zhongli. Go welcome our guest in.
Do I have
No such
to?
need. I'm coming in. You finally let me in. Hello, hello. No matter if we've met before or not, this moment marks a brand new encounter. Old friends and new. Happy Lantern Rite.
Oh, it's the Tone Deaf Bard.
Oh, this is a nice surprise.
He seems to carry a valiant breeze wherever he goes. It looks like we're gonna be friends. Fate has brought us together, so come on, take a seat and be my guest. Help yourself. Oh, I'll ask them for another set of cutlery. This young lady here is as bright as a fresh bouquet of flowers in the morning's rising sun. She no doubt is the one with the most authority here. Whoa, these dishes look amazing. Is it really okay for me to join in? All right, I'm digging in.
Huh, it's you.
Oh,
They know each other?
isn't this Genu? Genu?
Oh, his pen name.
Yep. Now that I've taken a closer look, you're a fan of Genu's works, aren't you? I met Xingqiu at a light novel convention. Oh, how I wish we'd met sooner. I never expected
Light
that
novel
there'd be another
convention? Is that
person
the
in this
Inazuma
world who could
event
interpret
that I
Genu's
never got
new
to do?
novel as thoroughly as I could.
Venti, you're being too humble. Considering your poetic talent, your fundamentals are way more impressive.
Could this new guest be Master Xingqiu's friend?
Oh my god, Venti's face. That is... That's so incredibly smug. Oh my god. That's great.
Yeah, Xiao, you remember me too, right? We had a chat not long ago.
Yes, yes. Monsters become more active than usual as we get closer to Lantern Rite. I was
Really?
patrolling Dihua Marsh
Why
a
is
few
that?
days ago when I happened to run into this.
You've already forgotten? I'm a bard, remember? And bards go around singing wherever they like.
Oh, right. And this bard was performing in Dihua Marsh. It was a moving melody, and it made me feel relaxed and at ease. I couldn't help but stay and listen.
Thank you for your patronage.
I understand now, too. I'm Zhongli, currently working at the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. It's a pleasure.
And I'm his boss. Oh, and if there's anything unsatisfactory, let... Oh? No wonder. Only a boss as savvy and reliable as you would be... Oh, you're too nice, Venti. Not to brag, but our consultant truly is impressive. His knowledge extends across the stars and the land, and there's nothing throughout history that he doesn't know. From the sophisticated way he speaks...
Oh, poor Zhao.
Xiao, you're an adeptus. Do you think it might be possible?
He's so stressed
Sorry.
out.
I'm only good at conquering demons. I'm afraid I don't have much knowledge in that matter.
Oh, you can feel the inner panic.
But Paimon thinks you're super knowledgeable. Huh? Oh, right! Xiao's a warrior. He doesn't come to the city very often, so it's, pretty normal for him to not know anything. Yeah.
Eh? Really? I've actually heard a few things about Mr. Zhongli before.
Oh my
The
god,
guests in
Venti's
the
trying to
tavern
expose
talked about
him.
this refined and courteous man who, instead of having wine at
Shut up,
Mondstadt's
Venti.
finest tavern, ordered a cup of hot tea with the most complex name.
Now that you mention it, I seem to recall that there indeed is a musician like yourself in Mondstadt. I've heard that he's elegant and amiable, his works witty and vibrant. It's no overstatement to regard him as the best bard in Mondstadt.
Now you're making me embarrassed. I would say that Mondstadt's poetry is a little run-of-the-mill sometimes. There's one I heard a while back that went, "The old house is renewed, welcoming the spring breeze, awakening old memories." The meaning's there, but the word choices are unimaginative, and there's a distinct lack of literary flair.
I think so too. The composition needs a little jazzing up. If I were to give it a go, I'd make it an old melon on a vine.
Oh yeah, she's a poet too.
Fine.
Oh, good one! It feels unique and has a nice ring to it.
You have great taste, Venti. I was right about you. Let's shake hands.
Of course, of course.
Hey, Shincho.
Mind lending me a few books when we get back? Pick out some well-written ones.
Well, the Xiongling fell
I don't know
left
if it's
out.
my own lack of literary knowledge, but I couldn't tell the difference between those two.
I don't think it's your fault.
Chongyun's right. It's not our fault.
That's
Oh,
funny.
you have a point. But speaking of, why is the tone-deaf bard here? Are you here to take part in Lantern Rite too?
I heard that Liyue will be hosting a Lantern Rite music festival this year. As a musician myself, how could I possibly resist the temptation to come take a look? Or listen. Getting to know other musical styles is essential to sparking inspiration, don't you think?
Sorry for all the background noise if you're hearing that.
As for the Fontaine friend who hosted the festival, I saw him near Stone Gate the other day. The Iridescence tour has finally been held successfully for once, so I had to congratulate him. Don't think anything of it. By the way, I was watching as you entered Shinyue Kiosk, but no one seemed to notice me. Should I say that it's because I'm an expert in hiding, or that a certain someone deliberately ignored the sound of the wind?
Whenever Lantern Rite comes around, Liyue Harbor becomes bustling with activity. People are all busy
God,
watching the
Venti's
lanterns and
sass.
strolling around the shops, and they might just go travel somewhere on a whim. It is rather difficult to predict another's whereabouts. The festival is in full swing and proceeding smoothly, and we're all gathered here with friends, new and old. This is no doubt a wonderful occasion worth celebrating. To come together with all of you at the beginning of the year, one can't help but be filled with joy. In a moment like this, I propose we raise a glass together. In my case, tea in lieu of wine.
And new, what does that mean?
Very well said, Mr. Zhongli. That was exactly what I wanted to say. Now I'm getting a little self-conscious. I didn't cause you too much trouble barging in like that, did I? We usually drink wine during occasions like this over in Mondstadt, but since Mr. Zhongli insists on drinking tea, I'll give a toast with tea too. Everyone, thanks for the treat.
You're welcome. As the host of this gathering, I hope everyone enjoys the food and drinks. May this year be better than the last. Considering that everyone may have other matters to attend to later, sticking to tea seems like a good idea.
Uh...
All of a sudden, they started proposing toasts. Should we?
What's with the urgency? Sure.
Have you two finished eating? It's always nice to have a breath of fresh air after a meal. Helps with digestion. Paimon will come too. Yeah? Okay then.
Don't forget to come back!
Eve is a good friend. Let's switch back to this team.
It seems like our new friend is an expert in wine.
I deserve no such praise. I only drink for fun. It's nothing compared to your expertise. I'm glad we're only having tea today. What if I got drunk and said something nonsensical? I'd surely become an object of ridicule to someone I've just met.
No such thing. I wouldn't dare disrespect the director's guest.
Oh man, the underlying words is gold. Oh, that's an amazing meeting.
You're not allowed to leave Paimon here alone. To be honest, Paimon's worried about saying the wrong thing.
That's fair.
Did you talk about anything interesting before we started the meal? Anything fun I missed out on?
Oh, we were talking about cooking. Mr. Zhangli told us that he went on a trip to Qiaoyang village the other day and got a hold of some uncommon ingredients. Tea seed oil and sesame oil. He suggested I try using those in my new dishes.
Oh, no wonder he left his post for so long that day. Those ingredients would be difficult for anyone else to find. I guess I'll need his help next time as well.
Alright.
About you and Venti. Could he be a partner in your family business?
What?
That's right. You know how my family is. A lot of business secrets can't just be divulged at the dinner table.
Ah, just as I thought.
What? That was weird. Why was Chongyun asking that? Huh. Okay.
Let's depart. You go ahead. Let's depart. You
Oh,
go.
I tried. There we go.
Are you all right? It's hard to describe. It's not that. There were those among the Adepti who loved gatherings and idle chit-chat. Sometimes they would call up a few others for a drink. Even I got dragged along to their gatherings many times. The Adepti all have their specialties, making most of them proud and arrogant. Everything they say is straight from the heart. It never gets too complicated. But this time... No. I didn't mean that. So you know his true identity. I'll get straight to the point then. The Animo Archon is a free spirit, and his temperament is as carefree as the music he plays on the flute. It's easy for a god like him to live in harmony with humans, and that's something I might never be able to do.
Would he say something different if I accused Zhongli instead? I'm curious about that. I have to look that up after the stream.
That does sound like something you would say.
Yeah.
No matter. I
said
know
it.
my circumstances. Whenever I think of the ordinary conversations I've had with you, it feels strangely novel. Yes, the parlor director went out of her way with the invitation, so it was difficult to turn her down. I had made mental preparations before agreeing to come.
What a mood.
She told me that all the guests today would be acquainted with elemental power, and I knew that you would be here. But I didn't expect the other guests to be... General Capisis always said that we should live in the present and enjoy every pleasant surprise. Perhaps that's what I should do with what I'm feeling now. But I think he meant designing clothes for those around him. The clothes were intricately designed, but inconvenient to wear. Brother Bosacius never tried to hide his distaste in front of him. Rex Lapis did like his designs and even collected quite a few. The outfit he wears now was also designed by General Capices himself.
Really?
I never saw him wear this during the war. I didn't expect him to start wearing it later.
Oh, here you are. I'm not intruding, right?
You're not. What is it?
Hu Tao saw that everyone's done eating and asked the staff to bring out the desserts. Paimon got so anxious that you weren't back yet that she scarfed down her dessert without the usual slurping and munching. And to be honest, I was kind of worried too.
Aw, jungling's sweet.
You looked a little restless just now, and I thought you weren't used to the food here and was planning to head back to Wangshu Inn for something Yanchao made.
Well, that's
You're
considerate of her.
worrying too much.
Don't pull any lumen stratic? Lumen scratic? Wind cyclings on us? What does that mean?
Why would I? Anyway, let's head back.
Please wait! There's another reason why I came looking for you.
Oh?
Here, take these.
What's
I
this?
brought them for you.
Almond tofu?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Since
That's
the
nice.
Masterful Chef's competition, you could say that Yan Xiao and I are not only competitors, but good friends as well.
Yanchao. That name's
I visit
familiar.
him at Wangshu Inn sometimes to discuss
Oh.
their cooking. I heard him say that the esteemed guest on the roof loves nothing more than a good plate of almond tofu, so I learned a thing or two about the dish from him. I'll be honest, before Hu Tao invited everyone, she secretly came looking for me, told me about the guests she planned to invite, and asked me for some suggestions on what she should order. So I made a few servings of almond tofu for you guys in advance. Take them as a token of gratitude for your support. When I told Guoba that I was making these for you, he started eagerly running around the kitchen and helping a lot too.
Thank you for the
I'm
trouble.
really surprised that
There was no need to...
Zhongling knows about Guoba.
I'll take them. Thank you. And Guoba too.
You're welcome. Oh, the almond tofu I made probably tastes and feels a little different from the type Yanxiao cooks. Please let me know if there's any improvements I should make.
Okay.
That's all. Alrighty, we should head back now. We can't keep Paimon waiting.
Alright. It's really already almost 10:30. Wow. Almost an hour?
You're finally done whispering secrets to each other? So much for promising Paimon you'll be back soon. How could you say that to Paimon? In
Is
that
Zhongli
case,
just looking at a
besides having
wall?
no sense of time, Paimon will let you know what having no sense of fullness looks like. Your dessert is all Paimon's.
Sorry to keep everyone waiting.
They just ignored her.
No worries, we're all just chatting here. There's no serious business to take care of. Whether we're chatting outside or inside, it's all the same.
Paimon's too busy eating to talk to you.
But even though we're all well acquainted by now, I think this festive gathering deserves something ceremonious.
Oh?
Sorry
Is
for the
this
lack
some
of talking,
local
by the way.
custom?
I'm just, listening to all the dialogue. There's a lot of
No.
dialogue in the stream.
This is something I made up so that good luck will be on our side, that's all. Spontaneity is the best choice to make here. Let's use this incense burner on the table. It's been lit for so long now that the incense is running out. I'll leave refilling and lighting the incense to the most distinguished guest among us all. Lighting the incense will signify
I just realized
continuous
Zhongli's the
growth
only tall
and
model here.
prosperity in
Everybody
all
else
our
is like the
endeavors
medium
in
height.
the new year.
I see. Perfect symbolism, as expected of Hu Tao.
And
Sneeze.
speaking of the most distinguished guest here today, I'm sure we all agree
Hey,
that it's
Pear,
Mr.
thanks for joining us.
Zhongli. I'm not very familiar with the
Did
details
someone
of
say
his
Among
past
Us?
deeds,
I may have
but
just
chatting with
completely
him has
overlooked
been a
that,
real eye-opener, even for a
which
bard
is
who has traveled all
uncharacteristic of me.
across the world. If knowledge were a form of power, one could even say that you're a wielder of unlimited strength.
But when it comes to
Oh,
having
yeah.
a way with words,
I
the
totally missed
notable
it.
bard is certainly
That's a
one
shame.
cut
Shame on me.
above the rest. I just happen to have a good memory. It is such an unexceptional skill, yet you made it sound like an unparalleled talent. I am truly impressed. Since we all get to nominate someone...
That's gonna be me.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's only fair that we let the parlor director
Oh.
light the incense.
Okay. Never mind then.
Huh? That won't do. Don't flatter me just because I'm your boss. We are looking for the most distinguished guest here. As the host, I shouldn't be involved in this discussion at all.
It's obvious
Now
that
that we've
Ether.
enjoyed this table full of delicacies, how about we let our one and only chef here do the honors?
Is this really the way this works? I didn't cook any of these dishes.
It's not a big deal. Just look at her. Xiangling, the disciple
Oh, wow.
of an adeptus, the stove god's best companion, the winner of the Masterful Chef's competition, the only heir of the famous One Mean restaurant, a good old friend of mine. There's no better choice.
I really like it when
I feel
Genshin
like we're back at square one
uh,
again.
like spins the camera angle around a lot like this. I always think it's fun,
Please stop! You're making me embarrassed.
especially like
If we're
the
looking for a
spontaneous
distinguished
Huta
guest,
movements. They did the same
surely
thing
the second son of the
with
Fayum
Ito
Commerce
during
Guild
the
counts. It's one
Classic
of the
Courage
largest
event where he
commerce
just
guilds in Liyue Harbor.
made like instant movements. I always think they're funny.
Don't get me involved in this.
Oh, not a bad choice. With the Commerce Guild's young master lighting the incense, we're all sure to make a huge sum of mora in the new year.
That's not how it works. Making a fortune is indeed a fine wish, but it's of lesser importance than good health and happiness. Which
Shut up,
means
Xingqiu.
we should choose Chongyun, the skilled exorcist who keeps everyone's home safe from evil spirits.
Huh? Now you're nominating me? I can't be the one when we have the Conqueror of Demons right here.
Just pass it off to Zhao.
Adeptus Xiao has the most seniority among everyone here today. We should...
I refuse. I am most certainly not the most distinguished guest here. You should all be able to make the right judgment based on your observations.
Ether sees it coming.
One person here is well acquainted with everyone else.
Dude, freaking Ether, man. His expressions are gold. He's right up there with freaking Robin from Awakening as my favorite avatar. He is just... Ether's great, man. I love him. Great character.
Oh, that's
Oh,
right.
that was great.
Even though you're always mocking Paimon,
It'd be
you're
one
still
thing if it
pretty
was all at
popular with
once.
other
It's another as
people.
like they all did it like in a row. That was hilarious.
No, wait! Paimon said she wouldn't talk to you again. Huh? Who else is there?
Paimon.
Huh?
Please not. Please no.
Huh? Does that mean Paimon's the most distinguished guest?
Oh, don't inflate her ego.
Well, that was unexpected! I agree. Paimon's just the one we need. Without a friend constantly by your side, a long journey would become dreadfully lonesome. But once you have someone there to brighten up the atmosphere, everything along the way will become lively and vibrant too.
There's still a lot of food on the table.
The traveler has traversed many nations and left behind a great deal of fascinating stories. But without Paimon,
Dude, we
they would
get
have become quite
Zhongli and
monotonous.
Vinci. We need an event
Paimon plays an
where all the
indispensable
currently
role
available
in making your
Archons
journey
meet.
a
That's what I
happy
want.
and smooth one.
You guys, Paimon's not used to being praised like that.
Uh-huh.
Those were genuine compliments, right?
Oh, balls, my chair is on my blanket. Don't want to tear it. Careful. Okay. There we go.
Thank you. You made Paimon wait for a long time, but Paimon's not mad anymore.
Don't take everything to heart, Paimon. Friends tease each other all the time.
That is indeed true.
That means Paimon is as
I would
important to
know.
the Traveler as Guoba is to me.
Looks like we've come to an agreement. Any objections before we proceed?
I trust the Traveler's judgment.
Then Paimon it is. And now, the world's most excellent Traveler's greatest companion, guide, and friend, Paimon, will be refilling and lighting the incense for us. Here you go. Take the match, and don't burn yourself. But if things go really wrong, here's the 2-for-1 coupon.
Do y'all hear my chair? Like, I hear it when my microphone repeats back to me, but I don't know if y'all hear it too. I hope you don't hear it. That'd be a little embarrassing.
It's getting late. I won't take up any more of your time. You're all free to go as you please.
No? Okay, that's good.
Yep, the tea was amazing too.
You don't have to go all polite on me. Just remember to come when I invite you next time. Let's see. It's dark out, so I'm
What
going
time is
to
it?
accompany Xiangling, Sing
10:30?
Cho, and Chongyun back home. As
So,
for the rest of the
I'm
guests,
planning for almost
I'll
an
leave
hour
them to our
already. That's
consultant.
longer
No
than I
need.
thought this would take.
I'm headed towards the harbor to meet a friend on the ship. There's no need to trouble one such as Mr. Zhongli.
Okay,
I
so
think
after
you know the
this,
place
that's
I'm
when I
talking
can
about. Come meet me
talk to the
anytime.
characters around Liyue. Okay.
It was great getting to know you all. Let's meet
So I'll
again
pull up the
when the
map after
spring
this.
breeze begins to blow.
Bye. Oh, we should write poetry together sometime. We'll catch you all later then. Don't forget to return to the parlor later. There's something I need you to do.
Understood. See you later.
Oh?
Well then.
I wonder what that's
Rex
about.
Lapis.
Just said that in public.
Zhongli will do. I live as a mortal in Liyue Harbor now. I am just one among many who begin work at sunrise and retire to rest at sundown. If we were to consider status and seniority as Zhongli, I should be respectfully referring to you as Adeptus Shao.
Heaven forbid. Not you too.
I meant what I said. I heard that during the Lantern Rite Music Festival, you conferred with
Shao's a fun
Streetward
character.
Rambler
I enjoy
and Cloud
him.
Retainer.
His gameplay is really
I
fun
take
too.
it as you've gained
It's
a
kind of
lot more
hard
knowledge about the
to not
past.
pull for him,
The
but
same truth will sound different coming from different
I
people.
gotta
As more
keep
bear
up that
witness to a
self-discipline.
story, feelings and interpretations expand in variety too.
I don't want to lose
I
that
once had a
guarantee
pleasant
for
chat
Eula.
about the past and present with a Sumeru scholar named Soraya, and learned a few things about her research topic.
Soraya.
From the evidence she found and the conclusion she made, her area of research is already very close to the truth. But there are multiple sides
Where have
to
I heard that name
humans
before?
and gods alike. In the legends recorded by humans, some gods were depicted as arrogant and condescending, while others were kind and capable. But whether to me, Streetward Rambler, Cloud Retainer, or younger adepti such as Shao and Ganyu, those adepti and gods that may seem extraordinary to humans are something more akin to close companions. This was as
He
true
refers
back
to
then as
Ganyu
it
as
is
a
right
younger
now.
adepti.
Just how Shao
But
may seem
Ganyu
unapproachable
is like
to most, but the
5,000
traveler
years
has
old,
proved
isn't she?
otherwise.
Or was
So
it
there's no need to
500?
dwell too much on certain
No,
things.
Miku's 500.
Rex I mean, Zhongli,
Ganyu's
what you're
5,000, I'm
saying
pretty
is...
sure, but I'm not
It looks
certain
like
on
you
that
understood
fact.
what I meant. Ah,
So 5,000 is regarded
the
as
director
younger,
asked me to
and
accompany you on your
Zhongli is like
return.
6,000 years old.
But I
How
don't
old
think
are
you'll
the
need my
other
protection.
Adepti?
I'll be taking a walk around and admiring the night scenery. After that, it'll be time for me to go back and meet up with the director. Goodbye for now.
Bye, Zhongli. Everyone's gone now. Paimon always feels a little empty inside when a lively celebration ends. But at least you always stay
Mood.
by Paimon's side. No. Paimon got it mixed up. Paimon, the best and most distinguished travel guide, will always stay by your side, traveler. Good that you're aware of that. Michelle, is there anything else you want to do? We could take you on a tour of Liyue Harbor.
No need. I've stayed here for much longer than I had
I
expected.
feel like Zhao's in a lot of
The
events.
city lights are a fine sight.
I
But it's
wonder
time
who
for
has
me
the
to leave.
most event
The events of today
appearances.
occurred so abruptly.
Ito's in a lot too.
I appreciate your kindness. Okay. I'll see you next time then.
Has there been any event with Child? Like as a main character, I guess? Like like main spotlight? Okay, so that's done. No, that's not what I meant. World quest, I think. Okay, so I'm done with all the event quests. So now I can find the Liyue characters. So we'll do that, and then after that we'll end the stream, which I think this will take like another 30 minutes, but that's fine. That's my reason, by the way. Is it maxed? Yeah, okay. So I need to condense that. Wait, what am I doing? I know where everybody is already. I know Zhongli is over here, I think. I think it's at Guba's. Guba, I don't know. There's Guba and Zhongli.
The vegetables are fresh, and there are enough wheats and grains stocked up. I'll pass on the seafood. Oh, it's you. We meet again. Surprised to see me here? It's the director's
While I'm
orders.
listening to that, I'm gonna pull up the
Zhongli
map.
worked all day and night at the restaurant during the festival, and didn't get to have any time to enjoy the festivities. The director sent me here to help out in the kitchen, so that Zhongling will have some time to herself. But with someone as hardworking as you around, there seems to be nothing much for me to do.
That sounded weird, but okay.
It feels good seeing my old friend in the kitchen, fetching ingredients and lighting fires. Perhaps I should
Okay, so
borrow
I'll go
Cloud
to the
Retainer's
harbor after
Supreme
this.
Cuisine machine to speed things up. You'd still prefer to make them by hand, but of course.
I wonder if Venti and Zhongli got their fake visions made. I got something in my bag? Oh, furniture. Oh, got an achievement. There. Oh, 20 primogems? Nice. How many do I have? Okay. Oh, balls. Okay. So on the other end of here should be Hu Tao and Zhongling. Which I missed. Where are they?
Take it easy.
Down here? Oh, there they are. Oh, all four of them are right there.
Sing-Cho, you have to be honest.
Honest about what?
How did you and Venti really meet?
Why are you suddenly asking that?
Aren't they book buddies?
Yeah, we met a few times at a book convention. That's all.
Oh, really? With that extraordinary demeanor and literary talent, he's definitely not just any bard. If he's someone that could hold his ground in a conversation with a consultant, he needs to at least be as talented as me.
Perhaps you're overthinking this matter.
Hu Tao, Shincho wouldn't lie to us.
Okay, I'll tell you the truth.
Huh?
Singcho!
I'm actually a fan of Venti's poetry. You all
What was
know
that
that I
reprimand
love reading,
for?
and sometimes come across poetry from Mondstadt. Among those works, I admire the ones penned by Venti the most. Just as Hu Tao said, his artistry is the reflection of his personality, remarkable
Does
grace
Venti
and
write
exceptional
poetry?
literary talent. I guess Venti didn't tell you the whole
Songs,
truth
I'm
back at
sure,
the
but I
restaurant
don't know about
because he
poetry.
didn't want to embarrass me in front of everyone. He's such a considerate person.
Yes, right. I can confirm that. When
What?
Singcho was busy with other things, he asked me to buy him poetry books in secret.
Oh, okay.
I see. That didn't sound like too much of a big deal. You could have told us right away.
Well, I'm telling you now, aren't I?
Oh, so that's your story. Forget it. Let's drop this topic. It's not often that the four of us are all together. What should we do next? Hide and seek, hopscotch, or some shopping?
Since there's four of us, why don't we borrow a mahjong set?
Mahjong. I'm sure that's like a board game. Ningguang and Beidou are in the square. Alright. Can you talk to Yelan? Is she anywhere? I don't see her. I hope you can talk to her. Oh, oops. This phone keeps slipping off my knee. Oh, there they are.
Hey, don't tell me you called me over for just a game of chess.
You have to be more specific, Captain Beidou. Is it that you find playing chess an uninteresting activity? Or that you're unhappy about my lack of novel ideas? If you don't specify what you mean, how could I know what I should do to please you?
Of course. I make a single remark and you reply with a full-blown lecture. Maybe we should deal with all official affairs publicly in the future. Might just make things easier.
I'd be perfectly happy with that. I'm just worried that Captain Beidou's business might be negatively affected.
Don't give me that. That woman from Yenshang Tea House sometimes comes aboard to ask for information. She requested the fleet to import some goods, but how could I not know who she's actually working for?
Oh. You sure know a lot, Captain Beidou. How about I ask her to come over? Or maybe we go straight to her tea house. With one more person around, we'll be able to have some variety in our chess games. I hope that would be less of a bore to you.
So, we're still gonna play chess after all.
Is Beidou good at chess? She doesn't strike me as a type. Alright, so just go
Take it easy.
down. I'm gonna look at a different map after I talk to everybody. Because I'm really hoping that you can talk to Yelan.
The Lantern Rite celebrations are getting better by the year. Such wonderful music.
This dude is tall.
Dr. Baiju, I've brought the herbs. Who are they for?
The singers. Performing at a music festival is very demanding. Using these herbs in good time will protect their voices from damage.
Oh, that's why you were preparing them all night.
I dared not neglect the Yuheng's request. Her messenger was quite insistent that it let me double check again. This one is for...
Alright. Next is Yunjin. should be right here. Oh, have I already talked to them?
Okay. Now listen to you. You
Yeah,
don't
I have.
gotta tell me
Okay,
you
I
ain't-
talked to these two in the last
The
stream.
Adeptus Seeking Voyage. I've also got just the finishing line for it.
Okay. And that's all in Liyue Harbor. I need to go to Chinksei Village. Here. In this area. Okay.
Take it easy.
Yaya by herself?
I'm so happy. And all the grandmas and grandpas in Chingsa Village had a great time too. You mean, what am I doing here? Well, just now, I did a performance for everyone.
Did
Although
you?
I can't play an instrument anywhere near as well as Master, I can still sing. Even Granny Roshin said I did a great...
It's great.
I'm so happy. And all the masters told me a lot of stories about there was Skybracer with the giant deer horns, and sometimes Master
Who's
talks
Seagazer?
and
That sounds
talks
really
for a
familiar,
long
but I just don't
until
know.
her voice starts to sound sad. But then she always breaks into a smile again and tells
I don't
love
think that's
everything
Osayo.
about Liyue. Some of the Adepti are gone now, but it's okay because I'm gonna help take care of everyone in their stead. I'm so happy. And I'm happy that Mr. Dvorak found the fairy lady from his story. And I'm also, I helped out this time too, didn't I? So that means I was paying homage to my master? Oh, also, Mr. Dvorak got one of his friends to bring me a toy from Fontaine. I like it a lot. At first, I didn't know whether I was supposed to...
Alright. Now, Yenfei.
Granny, you play so beautifully. Do you think you can teach me?
Oh, child, you simply never stop, do you? This festival is a rare chance to rest and relax. But here you are pestering me to teach you this, that, and the other.
Don't worry, Granny. I'm a fast learner. And anyway, the sooner I start learning, the sooner we'll be able to perform a duet together. A musical duo is only as good as its weakest link. So you gotta teach me all your secrets, okay?
All right,
I already like Yenfei.
Well,
I wish...
you can start by making me some more tea.
who
and
am I
leave it to
strong
cool
boxing
on
for
the
right
side.
now?
Sure, Granny.
I think it was Ayaka's. I think it was strong boxing for better Ayaka artifacts. But Ayaka's pretty decent already. I think I should swap over to strong boxing Wanderer's Trope to give Yenfei better artifacts. Because I already like Yenfei. I should use her more often. Where's this Shao? Is he on the roof? Yeah, he is. How do I get up there? Climb the tree? Alright. Can I just take the stairs? Oh, okay.
Yen Xiao just came up here with some almond tofu, but I haven't finished everything Xiangling gave me yet. You should try some too. I'm not as experienced in tasting mortal food as you, and I couldn't tell the difference. There must be many different stories to tell of the hustle and bustle of the mortal world, too. You can tell me. I will listen.
I never realized the leaves falling like this. That's a nice detail. Alright, who next? Venti and Kazuha. On the boat? Oh, the event. That's an interaction I've always wanted to see.
This is such a cool ship! Facing the sea breeze and gazing out at the soaring seagulls. Makes me want to
While I'm
sing out
listening to
loud.
that, I'm gonna see if I can find Yelan.
How about I stay here and be the ship's resident bard? What are my prospects?
With your level of artistic finesse, I'm sure nothing will go wrong. But I'm afraid the sailors aboard are not the most versed in words. They probably wouldn't understand the deeper meaning your poetry holds.
Shinna either. You can't talk to Shinna?
You can't say that for sure. Poetry is spur-of-the-moment creations. Anyone viewing the same sights and experiencing the same atmosphere would surely understand.
That's lame.
There's a port in Mondstadt too, but I rarely get the chance to board any of the ships.
There's a port in
Speaking of
Mondstadt?
ships,
Where?
everything's perfect about this
The
one.
dock?
Except...
I don't know if I would call that a port.
Kazuha, could you tell your captain that my height says nothing of my age? I'm way past drinking age. How often does one get to enjoy a seafood feast on a ship? It'll be a real shame if there isn't anything stronger to enhance the food. Pretty please?
There's not much I can do about that. It's not because Captain Beto's not on the ship right now, but because there's no room for negotiation on this matter. Even I have to sit in the no-drinking zone every time.
But I don't get drunk after just a few sips. Trust me, I can hold my liquor really well.
That's funny. That might have been one of my favorites. Who was my favorite interaction? Let me look at the characters again to jog my memory. Yeah, okay, I would say that was my favorite. That was my favorite interaction. Is there anything else for me to do? I don't think there is. Yeah. So that's the end of the Lantern Rite event. I'm glad I finished it before it ended. I was a little worried at first. If I couldn't have finished it today, I don't think I would have been able to finish it as a stream.
Take it easy.
But I'm glad I got to finish it. It was a really good event. It's probably, would I say it's my favorite so far? Granted, I haven't seen a whole lot of events. I've only started playing since March, so it's a little hard to say. The Chasm event was super good. The Chasm event and this event, I would say, are my two favorites. Which do I prefer more? I'm not certain yet. I'd have to think about that some more. But yeah, this is a really fun event. I'm glad I got to experience my first Lantern Rite. At some point, I'll have to YouTube the other Lantern Rites and watch them, because these are really good. I enjoyed myself a lot. So, as for when the next stream will be, today's Friday. I think Monday. I'll stream at 3 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, and during that stream, I will be streaming where I left off on the Archon quest. So, look forward to that if you're interested in that. Oh, I forgot to do my dailies. I'll do that later tonight. But yeah, that's it for tonight. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, consider subscribing and liking the video. And with that, I hope you all have a good night, and bye.